Hi there. Welcome everyone to the Illumination Lady channel. The message is here and the choice is yours. Today's reading, we're going to be focusing about what is your next chapter going to be all about. So take a few deep breaths and relax. And now without so much thought, just tune into which pile cards is calling out to you. Is it pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? If you would like to have a private reading or energy healing session with me, you can click on the description box below and find my website link where you can book a private session with me online. All right, guys. I hope you have your moment to decide which card you'd like. You can just click on the chapter link below and receive your messages. Enjoy. Hi there, pal number 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's see, what is your next chapter all about? All right, pile number 1, your first card is, wow, you're enough for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face true north. Pile number 1, it seems that you were in a period where, you were in a period where you were kind of in a dark tunnel or like hiding yourself in the darkness of the galaxy to protect yourself, like this woman wearing this large cape. And you may have been kind of hiding yourself because you're afraid that you're being too much. This card here is saying that your next chapter is all about embracing your true self, being authentic, being brave and courageous to stand in the sunlight and to be who you truly are. Know that, of course, everyone is unique and no one is for everyone. Everybody has different preferences, even yourself, right? There are certain types of people that you feel more resonating with, and there are some that you don't, and it's very normal. So you don't have to fit in and be perfect. What you do have to do is to accept who you truly are, be at peace with it, and harmonize all the internal voices of conflicts that you have so that you're not defragmented. So you're not like fragmented in all directions. We want to bring all aspects of you into full harmony so that you're all of your energy consolidates together, becoming like a sphere of unity. All is in roundness, in harmony. Okay? And with that, it requires you to face true north. What that truly means is to be honest and genuine in who you truly are. Connect with your higher self. Okay? Card number 2. Ooh, the ascension symbol. Okay, I gotta point this out. You see the first card here, there's like a triangle, and here you got another triangle. It's like saying, rise from the ground, rise from the ashes. No more hiding. It's time for you to awaken your inner angel. Now that would be, we can call your uniqueness, right? Your gifts, your weirdness, as what the first card says, your weirdness. Everyone has a very special gift within them, right? You may be someone who is very empathic. You can sense energy in the room. You may be someone that people like to come talk to you and they always feel great after talking to you. You may be someone who emits very harmonious energy, or you may be very magnetic. People feel very happy, some positive experience whenever they are around you. Right? So that could be some of your gifts and examples, right? It could be many types of gifts that we all carry. But the point is that you have to awaken and allow that being of yours to come out and shine. No more hiding. Okay, pile number 2. Pile number 1. It is your ascension. That is you shifting into your new chapter, your new era. Okay, embracing who you truly are so you can ascend and live the life that you are meant to live in your highest form. Okay, let's see the next card. Okay. Communication. So this card is upside down. What it feels like, okay, is like the universe is kind of shaking, like you were hiding underneath the sand, like the little crab. So it's like shaking, trying to shake out the crab, like, crab come out. Come out of your shell. The universe wants you to come out into the light and see the sky, see the sea, be who you truly are. And most importantly, whatever message from your soul that you want to express, you have to let it come out. Communication, you got to speak up and be heard and be seen. No more hiding. The period of hiding is over, guys. And believe it or not, by you awakening your inner angel, you are allowing your soul to wake up and open the potential and open your soul message. Okay, you see the bottle here, there's a cork, right? It's closed. Only you have the power to open that cork and allow the message, the mission, the soul purpose to come out, and for you to spread that news, spread that information out into the world and ripple out that light. Okay, it may sound very cheesy, but I just don't know how else you can say it. It's like you expressing your gifts is the biggest blessing and honor and justice you can do for your soul and for the world. Okay, we're all here for a reason. Okay, I'm not saying that someone is more special than the other. No, we all here have a purpose. We all have things we gotta do, and to be of service in certain shape, way, or form. I'm not saying being of service for free. I'm saying that you being who you are, saying what you're meant to say, is already being of service to people around you, and people will honor you back. They will honor your gifts back in whatever way that you deem as a reward that you want. It could be in terms of recognition, it could be in terms of monetary value, it could be in terms of whatever it is that you define. Okay, but the point is, you got to show up and you got to express and say what it is that your soul wants and wishes to be and to serve. Okay, that's very important. Ooh, we just talked about peace just now, didn't we? Okay, so here this card says, release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. This is the advice that your spirit team wants to let you know. Okay, first of all, your spirit team are very peaceful beings. They're all about healing and they're all about transition, because Archangel Azrael is all about rebirth. Okay, transitioning. As you're coming out of your old tunnel, okay, you have to be very aware as well of all the past here, the past narratives that you have, the past beliefs that you have, all the internal conflicts that you have within you. Okay, they're asking you to be aware of them. They're not telling you to suppress them or repress them. They're telling you to be in harmony. Okay, find forgiveness within yourself. How to bring unity with all of that different forms of you, the ones that you may discriminate, the ones that you may not like. How can you find peace with all of them and accept them? They are there for a reason. Okay, and by you coming to peace in terms with that, you're able to welcome a more enriching future that is coming in. So stop trying to hide yourself. Be true to yourself and let go of the past, because they don't define you. Okay? So that is the reading for you, pile number 1. If this reading is helpful to you in any shape or form, please help subscribe to this channel and share. I would love to hear your comments about this reading below. Let me know your thoughts. If you would like to have a private one-to-one session in terms of tarot card reading or energy healing sessions to help you through this period of time, you can connect with me by clicking the description box link below of my website, where you can book a session with me online. Call number 1, I wish you peace and the best of luck in your transition and in your awakening. May you speak your truth, be your truth, and shine. Blessings. Hi there, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Let's find out, what's your next chapter all about? Okay, pile number 2, it seems that you are going to embark on a big journey, guys. Okay, this is a portal and it's open for you. It seems that you have been in a period where you're kind of walking a long and dark tunnel, and it was not a very comfortable space. And you have finally now come to the end of the tunnel, literally, okay? And I don't know if you can see this, but at the edge of the card here, this tunnel has like a diamond frame. Now, diamond is a very high vibration stone. It means that this is like possibly and potentially could be a high frequency timeline. And so, pile number 2, once you go through this door, okay, Spirit is saying, or universe is saying, you decide, okay, what kind of life you want, what kind of rewards you want. Okay, this is like a wild card. Anything in your dreams can come true. And once you go there, you can live your highest expression, your soul's mission, and your soul purpose. Now, do keep in mind that when you go through that door, we're not talking about like manifesting the desires, the humanly desires, the humanly wants, the humanly needs. That's like very level 0.1. I'm going to call the world, okay? The 0.1 world and 0.2 world. This is different. The 0.1 world is like a world that's kind of very dense energy. There's limitation. There's a lot of limited belief. There's a lot of scarcity energy, not the very like brightest frequency space, okay? But now you see when this portal opens, okay, and you walk through it, you have the choice, okay, that if you want to go back to 0.1 frequency timeline, you want to move forward to 0.2 frequency timeline, okay? 0.2 frequency timeline is a space where that's filled with positivity, abundance, love, joy, highest expression, highest truth, highest soul mission, okay? It's like you waking up and then you feel very excited and motivated and fulfilled in whatever it is that you do. So by going through this door, be very aware about how you maintain and hold your frequency, pile number 2, because you, this lady here, you, okay, are what decides what happens when you walk through the door. So that means you, okay, need to be in good energetic shape. Good energetic shape means healthy physical body, healthy mental body, healthy emotional body, and healthy spiritual body. So a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care, okay, when you go through this door, okay, and live your highest potential. Let's see, pile number 2 card. Ooh, we have just said, okay, that you go through the portal and you live your highest potential. And here it is, okay? You see Archaea's strength, okay? Archaea is basically the feminine version of archangels. The archangels have the masculine and the feminine form, right? This right now, it's showing the feminine form, which is strength. So once you walk through the portal, please know that your feminine spirit guide, the feminine energy spirit guide that is very powerful and is all about strength, is supporting you. And it's also about you shifting and opening up yourself and embodying your strength, okay? Embracing your uniqueness and unleashing your magic, your highest potential in your new timeline. So that's what your potential 0.2 is all about, hey? And it's such a beautiful, space to be in, where you could be your truest self. Because you see here, she's like filled with like fertility energies, like the Empress, right? There's a lot of green. It's a very grounded. This is a type of energy that is like very strong, feminine, very regal, like a queen, very grounded, very stable, very like high clarities. Like the energy that I'm getting on her third eye is like she sees through, excuse my French, bullshit, okay? Like nothing can get past her. She sees the truth right away. And that is a very beautiful gift to have. And it's also potentially saying that is one of your magic, one of your gifts. And you see here, what she's holding is like golden coins, golden coins or golden blessings, whatever it is, that is gold. That represents gold for you, your gifts. It's a period of refinement, right? Whatever that you have been refining yourself, that you have been up leveling yourself in your period of in a long dark tunnel walk in the previous chapter, okay, you have come to a point where you're done with the refining stage. We're not saying that you're done, no more refinement to do. There is, of course, plenty more space for us to upgrade ourselves. But Spirit is saying, universe is saying that, okay, you have refined yourself to a level that now they would like you to unleash your magic and share that wisdom, share that art, share that gift, share that frequency out into the new timeline, okay? Because we all have missions, we all have important things to do here on Earth. That's why we're born, right? Okay, let's see the next card. It says, ooh, the Tree of Life. Okay, see the color? Red here. This is the first thing that comes to my awareness is, oh, the color and the wings are quite similar. Okay, so here's the earth and here's the source. It seems that the energy is from Mother Earth. Go connect it down to source. I'm seeing also that she has gold energy. So it feels like the type of work that you do has a lot to do with connecting earth and heaven together. Like you are the bridge in between, okay? You're acting like a tree. Oh, of course, a tree of life, right? You're acting like the tree where you are connecting to the earth. You're bringing frequency from earth. All those information, you're sending it up to source for whatever reason source needs energy, okay? But that is basically kind of one of your key points in being of service, right? Or like of being your highest expression here. Connect earth and source together. And so it's very important for you to please take care of your physical body. See the red here? Instantly I'm getting the root chakra, okay? Your root chakra and even your sacral chakra, they need to be very cared for. Anything related to these two chakras, okay? We're going to talk about all aspects, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. Okay? All of them, you guys can look more into it, take care of more of that, okay? So, okay, and another point, okay, let's see. I'm getting that sticking out, okay, here and here. These, okay, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 colors are kind of like calling out to me. These are the colors that you really need to be mindful about. And it feels like the other colors here, you can correlate it to the outer chakras. They're quite fun. It seems like your upper chakras are all very attuned, very working very well, very healthy, very full. You may be someone who can be physically exhausted easily, or you may be someone who can be absorbing information like stress quite easily from the environment around you. Be aware of that and take care of yourself more in that aspect. Also, take care of your heart, your higher heart chakra especially, yeah? Your higher heart chakra and your heart chakra as well. So basically, why is that important? It has to do with you opening your heart opening to sharing and receiving energy and flow. Okay, so okay, I see why. Because see, earth here is still more dense energy. The source here is all very less dense energy, okay, higher frequency. Whenever higher frequency, everything becomes more refined, very light, almost no form, and you're kind of like digesting things, okay. And when you carrying too much in your energy bodies that are dense, you don't have space for all the higher lighter energy to transmute, to pass through you, to channel through you, to move into earth. So it's very important that your body, okay, your physical body, all your energy bodies are always cleansed and clean. So that's why I mentioned before, right? You have to be very mindful, be very aware, and maintaining your frequency and maintaining your energetic health, your physical health, your mental, emotional health. All of this always need to be cared for. That's why self-care is your bare minimum practice that you need to do to maintain. Okay, if you can build more, awesome, even better. But hey, your bare minimum needs to be maintained, or else you're gonna fall back into 0.1 world, which we don't want to, right? Well, but you know what? It's a choice. It's up to you. Completely up to you. Okay, I see where we're going. The last card is the Four of Arrow, Four of Coins, basically. Pink color, we have just talked about the heart chakra, okay? And the card says, when you give, you also receive, okay? There is a potential of being resistant to change and being very extreme in how you save or spend money or energy. Okay. basically the advice is be mindful about your habits. We're going to go with habits, okay? There could be signs where in the past when you're in the dark tunnel, you were going through the lessons of regarding scarcity, regarding survival. And there could be times where like these kind of habits pop up and they challenge you. And there could also be past lessons where you feel afraid and then you close your heart immediately to hide. So you don't want to receive help from people. And the other extreme is that you kind of overextend yourself in giving your energy away to other people because you're so kind, you want to help other people, but you're not very kind to yourself, right? So you kind of hurt yourself in the process of helping others, which is not very healthy in the long run, guys. So Spirit here is advising you to please be mindful about the old habits that may be coming up. The important key point here, 4, is all about balance and stability, okay? It's about, so the key point here, the advice is to always balance yourself, pace yourself, okay? Give and receive at equal level. We do not go extreme in taking energy or extreme in giving energy. Same thing applies to all aspects of life. We do not overeat. We do not eat at all and starve ourselves. Okay, we do not sleep so late. We do not sleep too much. We kind of get the gist of the point. Everything, the middle path, that equilibrium point. Okay, is the long term energy fitness way for you to be in your level 2 timeline and in the healthiest way possible, okay? So that you can continue to do whatever it is that your soul wants to do in this highest timeline, guys. So that is the reading for you, pile number 2. If you feel that this reading is helpful to you in any shape or form, please help, like, subscribe, and share this channel. If you would like to have private one-to-one readings to learn more about your new chapter, your next chapter, or if you would like to book a private energy healing session, you can do so by going to the description box and click on the link below, book a session with me. Okay, pile number 2. This is super exciting new chapter for you. I really am so glad that I get to do this reading for you because I'm feeling the all the positive, all the magical energy that's coming through. I'm so excited for you, pile number 2, and I wish you the best of luck. Please take care. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Let's find out what is your next chapter all about. Okay, first card is Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, pile number 3. It feels like you have been in a period of self-training or like isolation, kind of like you kind of like put yourself in a space where you kind of like hermit yourself and then for a long period of time. And then now is a period where you need to come back down to earth and learn how to be human again. It says in the world, but not of it. And why is that? Because when you were in the period of like hermiting yourself, doing a lot of all inner work, a lot of thinking and reflection, you may have come to a lot of realizations, or you may have changed and shifted your perspective in a very different way compared to the rest of the populations or the people around you. And you may feel kind of like, oh, I don't want to go back out because the world outside is so noisy, it's so dense, and too much things are happening out there. You just prefer your peace and quiet. But right now, your next chapter is really about how you're going to be on earth as well. I mean, we're all humans, right? We're here for a reason. And you see like this woman here, right? Like she's in like meditation pose. And then there is this big like protection around her, and she's like descending down onto the earth. So why is this? Okay, because pile number 3, you gotta work. You got a job to do. Okay, you've done all that inner reflections and that cultivation, and now it's time for you to come out and spread that love. Okay, I was going to say, spread the love, spread the news, spread the work, do the work. Okay, we're all awakened and here on earth with a mission to do. So you hiding in your little temple on the mountains in your own little hermit cottage is not going to do. Okay, they are basically launching you out, whether you like it or not. You got to go back out. Okay, wear your big girl pants or wear your big boy pants. Go out and get to work. Okay, and of course that requires you to learn how to be a human, because you still got to relate to people so that you can create connections, and then from there slowly share your news, share your knowledge, or share your frequency even. Okay, I understand that sometimes people may be afraid, oh, if I go out, what if the old world energy is going to suck my energy dry, or I'm going to feel drained, blah blah blah. That's very valid questions and things to be concerned of. That is why it's very important for you to pace yourself. Okay, you still got to keep your protection up. We're not telling you to go out 24/7 like 7-Eleven and Family Mart to be walking, marching around, doing the work. No, we're asking you to, go at your own pace. You can't just hermit yourself. You got to go out and you got to do work. Okay, you still got to live and be a human being. Okay, know that whatever you have cultivated, you've shifted the way you look at things already. You've shifted your way, how you look at the world already. And now when you go back into the old environment, to the old world, okay, or descend down back to earth, you kind of see things differently right now. And do know that you can maintain your frequency. You can maintain your health. You just got to pace yourself. That, okay, probably, let's say you can't go out more than 2 hours. Then come back when your battery's kind of at a level that okay, I gotta go home and rest, and go do that. Just consistency, right? So you can build your what's that word? Your endurance. Okay. So don't worry that if the old challenges are gonna come back and challenge you, guys. We're humans. Okay, we have karma and these habits. Okay, they're always gonna be there. Okay, it's all about us maintaining our frequency, maintaining our energy, and maintaining our awareness. That is why you still got to continue doing your meditations or your yoga or your energy practices or whatsoever. You still got to do, but you also still got to go out and live. Okay, live life. Okay, we just spent live life. I just said, right? And here you got this happy woman. It's just bursting out with so much joy and flowers. And it says prioritize play and pleasure. Okay, I see what the problem is. Back then, pound number 3, you're seeing earth outside as work and sweat and pain and suffering. Now, Spirit said, gosh, you gotta chill. You gotta approach life with joy, with pleasure and play, so that work doesn't seem like work. Work becomes play. Pound number 3, you take life too seriously. Back then, seriously, you take life too serious. So they're kind of have fun, come out. There's a lot of beautiful things on earth as well that you can enjoy. And by you enjoying those experiences on earth, it makes you acclimatize to the surroundings around you more easy, right? And then you can also build your energy more because you're enjoying being there. If you feel that you're suffering when you're somewhere, then of course, you're gonna expend more energy. Okay, that's just the gist of it. Okay, it says Kundalini, untapped energy. Okay, power number 3. It seems that your root chakra may not be very balanced. There is something regarding your root chakra that you have not tapped into. It feels like there's a well of energy there that wants to come through, but you may not have unblock it, open it, or allow the flow to come through yet. The other chakras are pretty fine, but it's the base foundation chakra that's kind of I'm getting this kind of feeling like something's blocked, like this. Okay, so whatever it is, you gotta do. I don't do Kundalini yoga, so I can't advise you that. You guys can look into it. Anything TCM, any holistic practices that would help you how do you say, nurture or open up that energy in your base chakra, in your spinal area, something that has to do with a burst of energy that wants to come through. It's very physical energy focused, okay? You might want to look more into that so that you have more battery to use. Oh, okay. I'm getting that you're not moving around a lot, okay? You probably, okay, because you are in hermit mode. So you spend a lot of time there just like, in a confined space, not moving around a lot, sitting in meditation too much. You're not getting enough movement. You're not getting enough masculine energy. So you probably just need to go out and accumulate more yang energy, more masculine energy through movement, dance, walk in a park, jog, whatever it is that helps you move your hips more. Okay, guys? So look more into that so you can open up your untapped energy. Seven of Swords. My code is Swords. So pile number 3, it seems the advice here from your spirit is stop thinking too much. Okay. It seems that in the past you like to work alone because of whatever experience that you had that kind of made you rather be alone than to potentially risk yourself. It's here. Here it says there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. What I'm getting here is like, it's time for you to go out, meet people, okay, and collaborate. We're not saying that you have to give up your autonomy in your work, but one brain is less than 2 brains, right? That means more ideas, more different perspectives to help you see things clearly. So you don't have to do all the mental overload yourself too much alone. Okay. So it's very much saying like, go out, see people, meet people, open up to experiencing different kind of perspective, or just give it a listen. We're not telling you to like take in everything and agree with everything everybody says, but with discernment, okay. Explore different kinds of like perspective and take it with a grain of salt, and play. Don't take it too seriously, okay? You're kind of like now in a period of learning how to enjoy life more with discernment, okay? Not as rigid, as protective as before. Okay? Pile number 3. And take care of your physical health more. Okay, pile number 3. So that's your reading for today. For your next chapter. I hope this is very helpful to you in a shape or form. If you find it is, please click like, subscribe, and leave some comments below in our channel. I'd love to hear some feedback from you if this reading resonates. If you would like to have a private reading or energy healing session to work more in depth with me, you can click in the description box where there's a link to my website below, and you can book for a session online. Pile number 3, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you a lot of pleasure, a lot of play, a lot of joy, and good health, and positive collaborations, okay? Oh, one more note. Do know that because now you're in a different frequency, the people who are drawn and coming towards you, they are people of similar frequency, so you don't have to be like so paranoid about who's coming towards you and all that, okay? So that's the last note. All right, pile number 3. I wish you the best of luck. Enjoy your new timeline, okay? Enjoy being you. Take care.